the voice actress from Resident Evil / Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I met Neil and Yvonne and Maggie Robertson. It was great.
Sorry.
Are we excited for Glitter Death today?
Why is Glitter Death so big? That's what I want to know.
They're unicorns.
It's Glitter Death. You don't question
He's
the
a
death of the
unicorn.
glitter, okay?
Big
Exactly.
unicorn.
I'm going to request if anybody
Okay.
goes before me in combat, don't attack Glitter Death, please. I have a plan.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, while I have a couple, like everyone except Atlas stares at Atlas. Last week, Atlas, Joe, and we made a sheet with some ideas for like combat and things like that. And I was wondering, Sid, Dylan, if possibly the whole party could do something like that, where we perhaps get a day that we're like all like somewhat free, and we just have an hour and a half or something just to kind of shoot out ideas and spells and abilities that we have as a party. And maybe make like a couple of Google Docs or something for combat ideas. I know sometimes I struggle with like D&D mechanics because I'm still a little bit new to D&D and its mechanics, but I was hoping maybe that was something that we could all do. But obviously there's no, like, I'm not going to make you guys do it if you don't want to. It's just an idea that I wanted to put out on the table, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, we were already doing that, but we could also come up with some fun combos, maybe combo attacks.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, there's definitely going to be ways that all of us can kind of collaborate with the spells and abilities that we have as a party. There's 100% a way to collaborate, and I do think maybe it might be a good idea if we like make a when to meet or something and kind of all just sit in the call for like not even an hour, maybe like 10-15 minutes, and just kind of figure some stuff out together.
Yeah, it's definitely something we can talk about after session.
Yeah.
Because I don't have work today, so I have time after session, so we can talk about it.
Sid doesn't have work on a Thursday? Are you Sid? Are you
I know,
really
I'm not picking a shift up today. Absolutely not.
Yeah. That's something I've seen Coffee do before, and I told you this, Ren, as well. That's just
that's why I thought I would.
Super easy way to build up your knowledge of your characters, and especially the combos between them, because there's more than you think. Here we go. I will grab Rite of Kings. It's ready. We'll have some music playing. And if you are all ready, then I'm ready to begin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll send out that stream ping.
Ding.
Alright. Would anyone like to give a recap of what happened last time?
Yeah, we got our asses handed to us. Next question.
You guys did pretty well.
We did get our asses handed to us. This is true. That damn displacer beast. Oh, Lasley got thrown by a frisbee halfway across the ground. Because the only thing I actually remember, we met Glitter Death, and the Red King is
Ferris. And we met
have
Ferris
as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that a new token? Welcome to the new token.
Yeah,
It's
it's a nice
a
token.
very snazzy new token.
Lizzie
Oh.
made it. Very, very neat. The other one was made by cats.
And let me put it all into order for you.
Thanks.
As per usual, we pulled through the tavern again, your home base of sorts for this section of the campaign, though it will not always be. And you met Ferris there. After a little bit of discussion and talking with some of the new people in the tavern, you all gathered together and headed out to do a little bit of shopping because you've built up a little bit of gold. Plenty more than the average person has, that's for sure. And spending a little bit of gold on this and that, a couple of magic items that the Golden Goose had, while also spending some money at other spots in the city. You decided to head back and just get this done on the way back. Pushing through brambled groves and talking briefly with the Lord of the Lake Lily Pad or something of the sort. You made your way past a couple of threats and into the vision of the portal. You can see it opened in the distance. But between you and it is an old enemy of the Red King with his iron boots and big red cap.
An old enemy of 3 days ago.
It's been
Something
a
like
little
that.
longer. And of course, his colorful unicorn friend, Glitter Death. There was a bit of back and forth before eventually the Red King was so mad he was set to initiate combat himself. And where we begin today is with rolling for initiative. Thank you for the sub, Sid. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
We'll put that towards some more custom tokens.
Damn, I rolled a 3. Holy shit.
Oh, that's
I'll
not
get
an
them out
omen.
now.
You can't afford to roll low, Sid. How much health does Laz have?
I've got 22.
That's not gonna
That's the
cut it.
thing. With this combat system, it doesn't matter if anyone rolls low. We just need one person to roll high.
One person to go first. Alright, the Red King gets an 18.
You're still on the starting screen, by the way, Zach.
Glitter Death, thank you. Glitter Death gets a 16.
They have been beaten.
Which means the first to react just by a tiny margin will be Zegral.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go here.
Rushing in.
Using the what's it called?
I'll
Cape to go the extra 10 feet with it with my movement there. That's not a dash, so I go here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use my dash because I don't want to do that just yet. Oof, I don't know if Papa can get close enough.
I mean, if I enter a rage for my bonus action, and I should be able to. Well, if I'm exactly 30 feet away, then no,
Perfect.
35 feet.
That can work. Okay.
We
And
can
then
make this
Zegral
work.
is going to yell back to Poppet. Poppet, can you get up here and grapple with the unicorn?
I can try. All right, Poppet will enter a rage again. So I'm getting big,
Zegral will
baby.
hold his action to use the book once Poppet gets close and grapples it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Crazy in his house.
So Poppet, a spirit surrounds Poppet as they grow big child, big boy. Poppet, I should be able, I should be able to get close. Well, yeah, that I was right there next to, right behind Laz, and I got over here. So is this as close? Is that too much for my movement, or?
No, because you grew first. That's fine.
Okay, I'd like to make a grapple with the unicorn then. Is that strength?
Yeah, athletics, actually. With advantage since you're raging.
Because you're aging.
Glitter Death is not weak.
Damn it, Glitter Death.
But you are much stronger.
Yeah!
As it begins to buck and pull and try to gore you with its horn, you grab and take a hold of it. It is grappled.
And with that, Zegrill is using the ready to action to hold out his hand. The fiery red side of his entire body lights up. His red eye is glowing. And he says, "Blood bind thee of wandering spirit, and by my will shall ye be bound to my actions."
Oh shit!
Strands of red energy shoot out from Zegrill and wrap around Glitter Death, pulling and binding around it. But it is not complete yet. It will take a moment for this ritual to be completed, Zegrill. As long as Poppet can hold it still, you'll be good. So that was a good call.
But now I can't attack anyone else.
Indeed.
If this works, we get Glitter Death on our side. We
That's
immediately
true.
take out one of the enemies.
That is very fair. You basically killed it.
And since you didn't damage it, you can pass to whoever you want, Poppet.
Oh, that's true. Except, no, I'm too good of a person. I'll say I don't know if I can keep up my rage because I didn't actually cause any damage, though.
As long as someone damages you, you'll also keep it up.
Okay. Then I
It
hope
might damage you fighting back. Yeah.
I hope the Red King or Glitter Death tries to attack me then. Didn't think I'd say that. All right. Fucking Scylla, Scylla or Ferris, do you guys want to go?
Yeah, it should be
Well, actually,
fine. Rage says it's extended by forcing an enemy to make a saving throw as well. At least in the description.
Oh, that's new.
Saving throw does
I'm
that's
learning.
perfect. Oh, new rage is even better. That's cool.
You're good then, Poppet.
We love the rage.
Okay. Keep up the rage.
Keep up the rage.
Yeah. So Ferris, did you want to go or?
I can go. Yes, I have an idea.
Okay. Nice.
Paris
You'd like a
will
unicorn
also
called
rage,
Glitter Death
and I will
Bard?
probably
Yeah,
need
me
the
too.
wild magic table again.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Let
geez.
me, where did I put that one? I'm sure I
Can't make it.
Wild, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one.
Yay. Also, is there a way to get rid of my old rage, or should I just keep it like that?
You just keep it like that. That's
Okay.
just the basic rage effect.
But
All
Oh.
right. Flowers and vines will begin to grow outwards around you. You can describe
Gotcha.
how you will, of course, but that is the effect that takes
Sure.
place.
pretty much what happens, to be honest. It's once again the green energy kind of follows Ferris around as the flowers and rather thorny vines start to grow around him. Not too special, just fey magic if anyone would notice that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to grapple the Red King.
Everyone's grappling everyone today.
All
We're
right,
just in an endless cycle of grappling.
he does have athletics as a proficiency, so try your best.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Get him, Ferris, get him!
You must beat an 18, or hit an 18 at least.
God.
What is it that Death says? If it meets it, beats
God
it.
damn it.
Ah,
Oh.
damn.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the saying. If it meets it, beats it.
I tried.
That's a classic D&D one. You try to go in and grab, and he pushes and shoves you off. God damn it! Get off me!
Hmm.
You certainly have his attention now.
That's good. Can't really do anything with bonus action. Oh wait, I already raged, so that's probably fine. I shall pass to Scylla.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Then we will go over to Scylla.
Okay. Is this a bonus action or an action? I'm just double checking the actions and stuff. I also have a quick question.
Of course.
With Arms of Hadar, for example, it says each creature in a 10th emanation originating from me makes a strength saving throw. Is this every single creature, ally or not, or is it creatures of my choosing?
Yes, in this case, it is all of them.
Okay.
There are some spells that will say each creature of, each ally, each enemy, each creature of your choice, or you can target any creature in an area. But Arms of Hadar is all of them.
Okay. In that case, for my action, I'm going to step back a little bit and kind of reach out for Lasley, Cure Wounds. I'm going to roll that onto you.
You
Aw.
seal
Hopefully.
much
little bit.
of the remaining wounds that Laz has. What does that look like on Laz, actually? I'm curious.
Like
She just has a normal face now.
cure wounds?
Yeah, or like, do you just have like cracks and bits of moss that regenerate, or what does it look like?
Yeah, I would say that usually anytime she gets damaged, her sculpt looks like it's dying. It's almost like crunchy, like a fallen leaf. So when she uses cure wounds, or when anybody uses cure wounds on her, her skulk almost comes back to life, and like if Scylla's actually laying a hand on her, for a moment her skulk would try to creep onto Scylla's hand.
Absolutely. And now here's the second part of that question, which is Scylla, what does your cure wounds look like?
That was a question I wasn't expecting. Okay.
If
I
you want, we can
think
come back to it, but I like
I think
I like
that
to ask.
it'd look like, the opposite. If something is, if there's magic that's emanating from them and it's damaging, for example, their Arms of Hadar invokes in thorny barbs to prick at enemies. Its cure wounds, however, almost has a scent of Nightshade to it, which is, odd given that Nightshade doesn't really, line up with healing people, but it's almost like the thorns have been stripped bare, and in its place are nightshade petals that sort of wrap around wherever Scylla's hand is touched to heal the wounds of the person they're healing.
Very cool. Petals burst, the scent of flowers, Skulk tries to crawl up you, and you pull away. Boom.
And for a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet over to wherever 30 feet is away from me. I'm assuming it's like here,
Poof,
roughly.
poof.
Yeah,
You got it.
perfect. And as I haven't dealt any damage, I'll pass on to Laz.
Over to you, Laz.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I think I'm just gonna stab him because I need to wait for my Halo spores for him to start in my vicinity. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So I'm
actually a
just-
reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're surrounded by invisible spores. When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10. Oh! No. Well, when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to that creature, unless it succeeds a DC 14 con save.
I'd been running it as a bonus action. That's my bad.
Alright, I'm gonna stab him. Stab him.
Little stabby stab.
You flick the dagger at him. Shunk. Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh yeah.
You almost
You
light
start off
slash. He turns his head,
Aw.
angry.
You should have stayed dead. And then I'm gonna martial check him because I have a feeling he's stronger than the first time we saw him.
He fully resisted that damage. That's crazy.
Why? Why did he resist that, Zach?
He shouldn't have taken 0.
But I say he fully resisted that damage. Zach. If that's true, we are fucked.
He shouldn't have fully resisted it. There must be something wrong with stuff. Let me apply that damage to him.
Good. Because I saw resisted at 0. I'm like, oh, fuck,
He has
we're done for.
particular category of resistance.
Okay.
To weapons that might hit his feet, and I think I might have written the code for that a little wrong.
Okay.
Welcome, Atlas. We are still in the first round of combat, so you'll get a turn.
Good. Let's not let's not kill my best friend.
We're not. It was never the plan, so.
Yeah, we're only
Good.
trying to kill the king.
Good. Because I want to befriend this unicorn so bad.
Well,
Also, your reaction isn't your reactive isn't.
Reactive is your other character, yeah.
I'll
Yes,
describe
I'm changing
something for you
Depends
on
how
your
you-
turn.
Get Emily out of here. Get Emily out of here.
And then I just
Wrong
want to martial check
continent.
him real quick.
That is
Maybe
a
I
success.
don't.
You have fought him before, so the DC for checking the Red King this fight will be 7. Yeah, do you want the list or?
Yes, I would love the list.
Very well. The Red King has the following traits and abilities: Red Cloak, solo monster, which is not currently active because he is not fighting you alone.
Terrifying.
Flying Stomp, the greatest service. Say hello to my little friend, and slash and pummel.
I would like the greatest service because we know about the flying boots and the friend one. He just throws someone at you.
Basically he makes a grapple check against someone if they're unwilling, or just takes them if they're willing, and holds them up as a shield, gaining 10 temporary hit points, and any damage dealt to those 10 hit points is dealt to the target.
Damn.
Crazy. Okay.
Wild.
So how much of that damage did he actually take? Might I inquire?
All of it.
Okay. I don't want to pass to him, Zach.
Yeah, but he's gonna steal.
I don't wanna.
And I think there's a lot of things going on around him. Pomfret's grabbing his buddy. You're up in his face trying to get him. You've given him a slash. But I think what he's gonna do is back up. Poppet, Ferris, and Laz, you can all make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Will I lose my
Yay.
grapple if I make an opportunity attack?
No. We'll flavor it. You can
Okay.
have an arm around Glitter Death still.
Oh, damn it.
A 13 will not hit, nor will a 14.
No, I can't use Siege Breaker. Wait, ignore that one.
You did
I
equip it
will-
last time. in our last fight.
No, I was
It's
saying
a
I can't use
two-handed weapon.
Siegebreaker because Siegebreaker is a double-handed. If I
Oh,
use
I forgot about
Siegebreaker, I'd
that.
have to let go of Glitter Death.
Mhm.
I'll just use my regular club for the Red King.
Give him a bonk on his way out. That will hit.
Resisted? Or
Yep. Again,
fully
don't worry about it. I'll play it.
Probably resist,
I'm aiming for
non-magical
his
damage.
No, you're doing good damage to
No,
him. I just miswrote something on him. That's all.
Zach has him resist damage to him getting hit in the feet, but it's working for him entirely.
Okay.
Got strong toes.
We had a slight panic when Laz hit him and he took no damage, and Zach realized, oh, I just messed up.
And then he rushes back in. Boots
Oh,
first.
Jesus.
Ferris, I'm
Damn.
going to need a dexterity saving throw.
Noted. I'm not rolling well today.
He will fly into you. And this is going to hurt a little bit.
No,
Noted. No.
not my short king.
But you're beefy, so we'll see if it even shows up on your bar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 20 damage becomes 10 as he bounces off you. It will knock you prone.
Oh, god damn it. That is not too fun. Noted.
And that's it. He's out of movement too because of your rage, so...
Can I hit him with Halo Spores? Because he
Yep.
started his turn there. Fail this, please.
And he will pass to Glitter Death,
I hate you.
who is currently struggling. And those... You can guess the thoughts behind this creature's mind. It looks hatefully about. Tries to wrestle free.
The Vicar's
Do I
still
need to make
waving.
another strength? Ah!
Oh, currently, Zegril has chanted some kind of ritual, and strands of energy have shot out from his hand around Glitter Death, wrapping around it, and Poppet is holding it. So Poppet, make me an athletics check. You still have advantage.
Okie dokie.
It is going to try and break free.
Come on.
You got him. You're holding
Perfect.
it fast.
Yeah.
I'm going nowhere.
He has a bonus action, right? There will be a glowing
That is-
energy that comes from Glitter Death. And some of the Red King's wounds will seal.
His boots will seal?
Wounds.
Oh.
He's healing him, yeah. He's healing him.
It's like, I was like, what happened to his
How
boots?
did his boots seal?
What happened to his boots?
He will heal 10 hit points.
No, that's basically all the damage that we gave him.
Almost. About
fine.
almost
Two.
2/3.
Two of our bigger heavy hitters are actively not fighting him, so we'll get to him in a minute.
And now we will go to the Vicar.
Yippee!
Do something.
Yeah, the Vicar's gonna fly in to like here. And I think, oh god, is this an action or a bonus action? Sorry, I'm double checking my path to the grave. As an action. Okay.
The path to the grave is so cool, though.
It is. Oh, and I can't even. That's a second level already, and it doesn't do that much damage. I think. All right, I'm gonna. I should really save that for
Hey,
something.
William.
Um,
Streaming's going well.
I'm gonna cast. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're using
use
the new
Path to
rage
the Grave
rules.
on the Red King. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna attack him because I think anyone
Same
else would be
here.
able to do more damage than I can right now with that. Because my only bonus action spell would be Spiritual Weapon that only does 1d8. So I'm just gonna do Path to the Grave on the Red King. So the next hit he takes before my next turn will be he'll be vulnerable to it. So we'll double up on some damage.
Awesome. What does that look like?
I think it looks like those shadow talons. And they just they grab onto him, not in like a restraining way, but kind of just to kind of just sinking the talons into him. And they're ready to dig deep next time he gets hit.
Absolutely. Like shadow talons pulling around him, poking, prodding, getting ready to make it hurt. I hope you're okay, Joe. No worries. I believe in you. You didn't hurt him, which means you get to choose who starts the new round, the vicar.
Yeah. I think I'll pass to Ferris.
Absolutely.
Noted.
Over to Ferris.
Ferris will first get up.
Yep.
We'll just kind of stare the Red King down for a moment and try to grab him again.
Absolutely. You want to grab him?
Get him.
Sure.
Yes.
He is good at this. Oh, he's going to have to roll really good to beat that. Nope, that's an 8.
He is quite
Hey
grabbed.
down.
You grab him.
Ferris
Now
just kind of
piss.
like pins his arms to the side and just picks him up.
What made
I don't know how
Ow.
tall he is, but
about 3'4".
so it's smaller. Smaller than Ferris.
Yeah.
Ferris just looks really smug right now and just kind of, yeah, no, not doing that.
Air
We're not
jail.
playing today.
All right. Who would you like to pass to, or is there anything else, Ferris?
Ferris will kind of just look at everyone's like, is anyone good at hitting this guy really hard? No.
I mean, yes, but also I'm very focused at the moment.
Unfortunately, our heaviest hitters are wrangling glitter death
busy.
right now.
I have a dagger.
Stab him. Pass the last.
Les, you should hit him with a spell. You got some damage spells? I don't know what you have.
Not really. I could probably hit him with a Dissonant Whispers.
Hey,
Well, he's vulnerable to any damage right now, so...
It'll do double damage, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with Dissonant Whispers.
Excellent. I love that for you.
Alright.
Give this guy nightmares.
He fails the save. He will not move, although he tries to struggle away because he's held. And just in the side chat, roll me your damage for Dissonant Whispers. Alright, so that'll be 22 psychic damage as the claws dig into him while he makes incomprehensible noises. Oh, damn it!
That is not common.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
gosh.
he's resisting everything. Yeah, I wrote this very wrong.
Psychic damage clearly goes to the feet.
Foot to foot communication.
His brain is in his feet.
Blood starts to pour out his nose and ears.
Yeah, she's just like whispering like, "You're a failed god. You're a bad god." It's just like all the things that people who think they're gods don't want to hear.
All right. Anything else?
Nobody will
Um,
worship you once you're dead.
No one will remember you.
Oh, I have to like actually put those. No, I think that's it because I know what he does. So
Yeah. I do think that was the best use of my turn that I could have done right then.
I'm going to put in a little bit of flavor to this. Ferris, Poppet, and Laz, you're all close. You can all make me a perception check. Because as the claws sink into this thing, and you whisper these things at it, other voices start to whisper too.
I'm not hearing
I love
shit
voices.
today.
I love hearing voices.
Ferris will hear
Ferris got
some.
figgy.
Oh god.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear nothing today.
Can the vicar also hear because the vicar is very used to hearing voices?
Yes, this is just standard for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferris, you'll just hear as on top of what they're saying, the voices kind of chime in and poke and say, they won't remember you, not like us. We'll take you down. You can join us. Join us, no, below us, beneath us. Yeah, anyways, who do you want to pass to? Oh, wait, no, Red King's gonna steal. Who am I kidding?
Maybe he doesn't wanna. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he's
Does
a
he
little
want to
frightened.
break free?
No,
I want to break free.
he actually likes the situation he's in right now.
He tries to stab Ferris. He's a break free by death kind of person, I think.
That hits.
Why don't you die? As he keeps stabbing at you.
Because you're bad at stabbing stuff.
No, I'm not. I'm not bad at stabbing, right? Glitter death. He will pass to glitter death. We'll once more try to break free.
God damn it.
No, they tried last round. I think they're just going to try and get you.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
They'll try and get you with Thorn. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Holy fuck.
That's gonna hurt me.
Don't you have something for that, Poppet?
You do, actually, don't you? You have that, the cloud...
But if I use that, I'll lose my grapple. Unless I also grapple Glitter Death and teleport Glitter Death with me.
Mm-hmm.
But then it'd be out of range of the spell. I can't use that.
Well, you're getting one, then Zegrel's getting one. As it just flails around with the horn. And you're probably getting the hooves, Poppet.
Yeah, this thing does some real fucking damage.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's it. All
HP
right.
be higher.
Well, Zegrel or Poppet, either of you can steal.
Zegro, I'll let you go first. I don't know.
Yeah,
Are you
I
just
can probably
continuing the
complete the
ritual?
thing. Yeah, I'm probably might be able to finish it here, but Zigo's just continuing it, focusing, putting his energy into it.
Absolutely. Please take your highest mental stat and roll it.
Huh?
I think that's your charisma in your case. Yeah.
Yeah. So, persuasion?
No, just make me a
Or
charisma.
just charisma as a
check.
whole, flat charisma. Okay.
Mhm. That'll do it. You know what? That's true, the vicar. Sometimes this is the power.
You don't have to. Yeah.
This is, you know, that's probably true. Yeah.
It's still within the spirit of the spell. You are teleporting, but you don't have to go far.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
In any case, Poppet could definitely tank that.
Yeah.
Zegrel. The strands tighten around Glitter Death. Its eyes flare with light. and it melts away as the strands retract to you.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Seagull.
What have you done to Glitter Death?
Glitter
down to
Death
me
now.
says, you are instantly infused with knowledge. You will be able to cast Cure Wounds at level 1 once per day for free.
Oh, that's
Furthermore,
so
Yo.
cool.
your charisma will increase
Where
to
did Glitter
20.
Death go?
Glitter Death!
It was too hopeful that we would actually get a unicorn.
Glitter Death? What the fuck?
The vicar looks
Unicorn
so
what often?
sad.
I've changed my mind. I don't want that to happen. I'm out of here. Let me go.
The vicar looks at the Red King and goes, "It's too late for you."
Is that a shake, the Red King?
And what did it boost my charisma to, Zach? Sorry.
You were at 20 now.
What did I try to do? 20. Fuck yes.
Holy.
But that's all. Who would you like to pass to, Zegro?
Pop it's up.
Okay.
Finish him.
Poppet has had enough of this motherfucker. I'm gonna use Reckless Attack. Actually, do I need to use Reckless? Well, I'm gonna attack him with the Siege Breaker. But do I need to use Reckless Attack if he's already grappled? Oh no, he's not grappled anymore, is he?
He is.
Oh, he is?
We'll say you have advantage because he's grappled in the air and all this chaos is going on. You don't need the reckless.
Okay, yeah. Oh, why did that? Well, it doesn't matter. It hit anyways.
Yeah,
Just
but see
make
if you
sure
crit.
make sure it's not a crit. There we go. Get him.
Damn.
Pummel him with
Nice.
Siege Breaker, and again, don't mind the 0. That's not true. As you bash him.
Damn.
Oh.
That looked like
Yeah,
it
Papa's
hurt.
had enough of his bullshit.
I think he's gonna Paragon action when you're done, so let me know.
Ah, fuck. That's all I can do. I think. Actually, wait. I can do. Okay. I am a fool. I didn't write this down last session. Did I use both of my Strike of the Giants feats last time, or do I have one left?
I believe you still have one.
Okay, I can use an extra 1d4 thunder damage, and he has to pass a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, or I become invisible.
Absolutely. Wisdom, you say.
So extra 3 damage. Yeah.
He rolled a 14, so that's a 13. Which I believe is a fail. So he'll start looking around like, where'd they go? How's someone so big disappear? They're, of course, there for all of you. You can all see Puppet. Okay, well, he's not retaliating against you, I guess. We'll get one swing out at Laz.
What the hell?
Jesus.
No.
Holy
Um,
fuck. Okay, fine. It's fine.
Whomp.
Ow. I'm almost back to the damage I started this combat with.
Almost. Not quite. Almost.
1 point. 1 point.
Everyone's came in handy. I think he's going to pass to the only person that isn't berating him or scaring him too much right now, which is Scylla. Hydrate time, says Aaron. All right, Aaron. All right.
Oh,
I have
I
Mountain
have
Dew
water
with
this
me.
time. I have water this time.
I forgot the water.
My old
I'll sip my Dr.
Did you
Pepper.
pour the water?
Mountain Dew.
Let's see here. I think I think we're going to do this. That doubled it. Aha, okay, character sheet. You do you, Pookie. I now have 2 fireballs. That's fine. We're just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna hope.
I can fix that. Don't worry about it.
I have 2 of the same spell. It always happens.
Don't worry about it.
Set
There
him
you
on
go.
fire.
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
You blast him.
Yeah.
Take him out.
Okay. Anyway. Holy shit! Holy shit! Am I just rolling?
Yeah, just roll it onto him. It should give you 2 dice after it rolls. Good.
I did.
So it doesn't do 0. 15. Yeah, you blast into him and knock him out. That's the end of our combat.
Go team!
Yeah.
Somebody get the pom bombs out.
Ferris just kind of drops him because of conscious. Sad.
Holy shit!
So do we
Stop
take
it.
his boots again?
I don't think that's necessary. I don't really want to touch him.
He's starting
He
to
said
melt
that
away
he's-
again.
He says something along the lines of being a story, right? And that's why he can't die.
We'll figure that out when we figure it out. But it is something to keep in mind. Maybe he's tied to... Well, it doesn't matter now, I guess.
Yeah, I think I
Papa
want the
says
vicar to
it's
kind of
not.
ruminate on that, like on the fact that he said he can't truly die because he's a story.
Yeah, so Papa is gonna approach the portal, nod a little bit, and then kind of kneel down. Doesn't touch the thorns yet, but is like, so how do you suppose we destroy all this? Just another fireball?
Da, 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 da.
I've only ever opened a portal. I've never really closed one before. Is there like a
Well, we
switch?
probably
maybe?
can't leave this open.
What if I hit it? Or do you think it do anything? If I go from like the side?
Hmm. Can I make like an Arcana check or something?
Sure.
I'm not particularly amazing at them, but I'm decent-ish. Come on, let me pick it up. Let me pick up the dice, please. Thank you.
Has wooden kind of tendrils.
Oh,
pulling
I'm
up
good today.
and
Nice.
outwards. The vines seem to originate from here, pulling out of the portal itself and growing all over the place. Nightshade here and there. There is something powerful behind this. You think you probably could just cut it down, but it would grow back.
Stella finally walks up to the portal. They pick up some of the nightshade and pocket it, and they stand in front of it, peering in.
I have a description of within the portal. Let me grab that. A familiar sight to you and you only, Scylla. Though this is not what I messaged you about before.
I know.
The other side of the portal is dim. Light seeps through cracks here and there, and the whole thing appears to be a hollow area made of twisting, winding, thorny vines. The floor is a smooth, natural wood, with small flowers blooming between where they can, wherever the light falls. Roses, nightshade, a few other small colors popping here and there. It appears to be a long hall somewhere you could walk further down. It twists eventually, you're sure. Most notably, it is very quiet within.
Stella takes kind of like a big breath in, a big breath out. They look around at the party members. Well, I'm sure if this portal gets close, it's just going to regrow. And then it'll be another issue. And another issue.
Could we cut it off at the roots within?
You want to go in? Sure. And they don't really. I don't think they're waiting for an approval from anyone. They know where this goes. They know. They know. And they step through the portal. No hesitation, but not confidence either, but more so knowing.
You step through.
Oh, wait. I
You
think
can-
Poppet will call out to Scylla. Just like, oh, Scylla, are you sure? Oh, and then Poppet will follow in behind, I think.
As will the vicar.
Guys doesn't think about it too much and goes in.
Never been through a portal before.
I have once. It was very disconcerting.
And let's close out that map. And we're going to enter Theater of the Mind for a little bit.
As he's walking in, Zeegle snaps his hand to summon forth Glitter Death.
A ghostly visage of glitter death is summoned.
Oh.
Is
They-
it happy?
Glitter Death, you're back!
They snort and look at you all confused.
The vicar throws its arms around Glitter Death and just goes, I knew we'd be friends.
It makes like a
This
neighing
is Glitter Death's
noise.
hell.
It seems to understand you. But your arms, as you go to wrap around it, they kind of pass through.
I think this is probably not the first time that the vicar's tried to reach out and touch a spirit. So it just kind of lets it happen. It just goes, you.
It looks around a little wildly, and I suppose for the rest of our Theater of the Mind scenes here, you will have a ghostly glitter death with your party.
God. Quick question for you, Zach. Also a very stupid question. Does Poppet get any feelings here, or does it just normal, unfamiliar, creepy hallway?
There's no... that might not be true. There is an energy ahead, Poppet, that feels familiar. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You have a moment together, if you wish. And the hall ahead winds and twists.
Are any of you in need of healing badly?
I think I can hold my own for a little longer. Lads, how are you
All right.
feeling?
Good. I think I don't feel very flimsy. I mean, I'm a little hurt, but nothing to really worry yourselves over.
Seagirl, can I offer you
Just
any
a wound.
healing?
If you wish, I'm fine either way.
You seem to be the worst off of us. All right, I'll
You
do
have
a
been closer.
first level healing word.
Seal much of his wounds.
I think Poppet,
Eris, are you all right?
described.
I believe I can handle a bit longer without healing.
All right, I'll hold on to my magic until then, in case we need it to fight.
Hopefully we won't in such lands. Kind of worrying. Anyways, continue.
had something to describe, Papa.
Oh, it's silly, but I think Poppet seeing you kind of described his hallway with like flowers in between the cracks and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Poppet, who's clearly admiring like the different flowers that are growing about, is gonna pause and I like a particularly nice flower and just pluck it, take it from. You know, that actually might not be the smartest thing, but I've already said it, so I get. God, this is gonna be another Fey L, common Poppet L.
Puppet's
I'll
gotten got by the
do it.
Fae multiple times.
2 L's make a W, Poppet.
Just don't
2
eat it,
L's make a W.
and you're good.
Yeah, Poppet will take it. Put it on their hat, maybe. I don't know. But that's all Poppet's gonna do for now. Just following everyone else, of course. Maybe a little disconcerted by a glitter death. God,
I still can't believe I got Ace and Heart's name last night.
I'm so mad.
I think for once, Scylla will be somewhat ahead of everyone. For once, they usually, find themselves falling behind, usually with the vicar or puppet. And for once, it went through first, and it's deciding to walk through these hallways with that sense of knowing and remembrance.
A familiar sight to you. You can see in the chat here, Laz is very formal while moving through as well.
Yeah, she's very like on edge. Like even her ears are like up in like a defensive. She knows this isn't her territory. She knows this isn't her lord's territory. So she knows to be on her best behavior. So she definitely looks different than how she usually appears to the party. Formal mode, as I call it.
Game face is on.
Will open into a larger room as you step down it. There is a large pit in its center. You cannot see the bottom. And a path around said pit. Ahead, on the other side of these paths, is clearly the way forwards, but vines crisscross and block the way. They seem alive in a way. They don't writhe necessarily, but they do shift slightly at an even pace, like they are a part of something breathing. You remember this place, Scylla.
Oh.
Dun, dun.
Scylla steps into the room and looks around. They do remember this. They do remember this room. They remember the first time they were here. How lost they were. A long time ago. Long, long time ago. And someone actually helped understand the trick to it. They remember the trick now, looking at the vines, looking at the ground, at the pit. And they remember the trick to it all. They turn around and look at everyone. And their voice speaks out. Not a shout, but still a little loud. Louder than they've usually spoken within the party. So this might be a bit, oh, that's not how they usually talk. Like that, one of those kind of moments.
Mm-hmm.
You have to speak about something that's important to you. Just say it loud and clear so that it can hear you, so that they can hear you. And when they say they can hear you, Scylla gestures to the vines. Otherwise, they'll, how do I put this? Think you're an intruder, and what do people do with intruders? they don't give any further context with that. So, and they kind of step to one side. Who's going to go first? I think it would be clear to everyone at this point that Scylla is extremely familiar with these halls and with this room. Especially, if they didn't get it by now, what they just said will certainly give them the, I don't know the word, but, like, they'll know. I don't know the word for it.
All good. I open to the group. Feel free to describe what you're doing. We're in a space of imagination at the moment.
Sorry, what did you say that we needed to do? To, say out loud?
You need to speak about something important to you. And it has to be important to you. They will know. Don't know how they know, but they'll know.
Mm.
Who is they?
Scylla gestures to the vines and doesn't offer any further context.
And I get to
I
keep
wish I
this
could tell
memory,
you.
right?
I wish I could tell you who they is, but and they gesture to the vines again, will know. Scylla has had enough experiences with them.
But I get to keep what I say, correct? I'm just telling them it's not me giving it to them, it's mine.
You know? I don't
Great question.
I listen, Zach.
That's a great question. Wait, I slow turn to Zach.
You don't
Hey,
imagine
buddy.
so, Scylla. Otherwise, you surely wouldn't have remembered coming here.
Scylla thinks for a moment and says, no. I mean, I remember coming here, so I don't think they take whatever you say. I don't believe so.
Does it
I mean,
have to be a description? Or can it just be something alluding to it?
you have to speak loudly and clearly about something important to you. Something that allows them to know you. To know who you are.
I think the vicar will step forward and put one clawed hand on Scylla's shoulder. And they'll kind of look around. It'll kind of look around the room. And it will say, "My favorite place in the world that I am of, not of this place, is at the edge of the village that my granny lives in. She means very much to me."
The vines shudder as you speak. And they all seem to do so in time with how you can sort of feel the emotion within yourself. And now if you approach them, the vicar, they will split aside, allowing you passage. You can stay as well, though.
Yeah, the vicar will wait.
Who would like to go next?
I can go next, or Poppet can go next, I suppose. Poppet, obviously hesitant, as I'm sure the rest of the party is as well. But we'll approach the vines, and just go, anything important. Someone to, okay. Lunello, Mare, Frizzell. And offer no particular context, but it's clearly a name of some kind. Do the vines respond to that?
There's a shuddering, but it only lasts a moment.
Huh.
seems like that is not enough.
Poppet, perhaps with a bit of frustration, just goes, Dunello, Mayor Frizzell, my father.
They shudder a little bit more, a little bit longer, almost as long as the vicars.
But they're still not completely open.
No.
God damn. Poppet turns to Scylla and just goes, I think your vines are broken. Poppet seems a bit
Scylla
frustrated.
crosses their arms, shakes her head, and goes, "No. I said what you had to do."
The vicar will turn to Poppet and just say, perhaps you need to say that you care deeply for your father, so it can hear the intention behind what you say.
Poppet thinks on this, turns back to the vines, and goes, I gave up everything for him. Please let me through.
And this time they will shudder plenty, and if you wish to pass, they will break aside.
I think Poppet will move forward. Not necessarily out of like malice for the party or anything. I think they're just a curious sort and they'll move forward. Probably not too far ahead though.
Yeah, the halls continue for some time. I imagine you'll want to stay just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
You can still hear everything. It might be slightly muffled, but you can still hear everything.
You can hear all the tea. We can get the new edition of Lady Thistledown out next week.
Oh yeah. No, chop everyone
Lady
else.
Thistledown, perchance?
Lady
Thistledown.
Well, now that has to be written.
Lady Thistledown.
Thank you. I'm here every Thursday.
Sid,
Dear
you just gave us everything. You've done a huge justice for all of Olunter.
Thank you. My creative genius comes in very short bursts.
The newsletter.
Who would like to go
Ladies
next?
I think Scylla's gonna go last. I will say Scylla will go last.
Seems to just be waiting. Fair. You can all look between each other for a moment.
Laz is still
Scylla
sussing out these
Side-eyes
vibes.
everyone else. As much as they can side-eye, they're just like, go on. You know you want to. Go on.
Paris
The
just kind of
vicar's gonna look
sighs and kind of steps up a bit, cautious as to see if anyone else will.
Mhm.
Of course, I'll go next then. So I might as well. He looks around, kind of noting that everyone is watching. I might as well make this juicy. Fuck that mercenary. He should have died in those ruins because he was bad at his job. Those zombies wouldn't have taken down a capable fighter. I'd kill them by myself quite easily. Yeah, he guarded me for several years, so ill. Crappy version of guarding.
A shuddering that stops and goes and stops and goes. And about as you finish, it will split open for you.
Took the vines a while to decide. Jeez. And he just kind of drops in. Mwahaha.
You meet Poppet on the other side.
Hi, Bobbit.
Poppet gives a little wave.
That's why he's back.
Who wants to go next?
What are your thoughts, Dylan? What are your thoughts?
Zero doesn't trust the Fae, ever.
We have to do it to get through. Just don't. tell it that it can't have what you say, that it is yours.
There inherently is the issue, my dear Laz. What if I don't own anything of me?
Perhaps you can tell the vines that you trust in luck. That seems to be the case with your coin. That might be important enough.
The coin is not luck. The coin is the celestials or the infernals. Whoever decides more.
I love Kiwul.
Then perhaps tell that to the vines.
Okay, we'll need a Lady Thistledown soon. A silence passes between you.
Ingril is just thinking, flipping his coin.
Fine, well then, if I must. And she'll step up to the vines. You cannot have this. This is mine. This memory and such is mine, but it is me. I blame myself for that night. I purposefully skipped that meeting, the anchoring one. I skipped it because I had just got home. I just got home with the king, and I was tired, and I didn't want to go. I didn't want to have to be a priest. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be home with Leaf. That's all I wanted. And so I skipped that meeting. And I needed an anchor, and Leaf, out of the kindness of their heart, they chose themselves for my anchor. And as an anchor does, Leaf fell and was dragged across the sand at the bottom of the ocean, and I have never had them back. And it is because I skipped that meeting and because I didn't go and do my duty, they are gone.
The vines shudder and shake and seem to continue to do so as they pull aside.
Her ears will flatten, and she'll just walk through. She's not looking at anybody.
Two of you remain.
Eagle steps up, catches his coin one last time. The gold eye glows. Halo shimmers. Tilts his head. There is but one person in my life that has looked out for me. The parents, in their own way, look out for themselves, with interests in mind, of course. But this friend looked out for me. They performed what they must to make sure I got here safe. They gave me a path that I must follow. I must get back what is mine. I must find them again. I must find my weapon again. None of these fit. My path is determined. I will find him if it is the last thing that I do.
Shuddering vines pull aside for you.
And he steps through.
Finally, Scylla will step forward and approach the ever so familiar vines. And he reaches into a small hidden pocket he had placed something into previously and pulls out a small wooden boar. He turns it in his hands. I used to think anger was all I had left. Every slight, every wound, I carried them like weapons, and I thought that made me strong. They glance at the boar. But someone showed me kindness when I did nothing to deserve it.
I'm very proud
No
of
bargain, no punishment, just mercy. They look back up at the vines. That is important to me. Kindness instead of anger.
As you hold up the little boar, the vines seem to part about it as you hold it forwards. You do as you will.
Can Poppet
Oh.
see this?
Oh yeah, everyone can see it.
Yeah, everyone can see it.
Poppet, despite the veil, looks fucking delighted.
Scylla will put the boar back in their little pocket and kind of pat their chest a little bit. Almost like a good luck pat, with something they've kind of taken accustomed to. And they kind of pat it and they walk through.
The vicar will walk through right behind Scylla and just lean down and just say, I'm proud. That must have been difficult.
Well, it's important. Can't get through life without the kindness of others.
I think the vicar looks around at the group and its feathers will kind of ruffle in kind of a pleased way, and it'll just say, I'm happy to be traveling with all of you. Truthfully. I've never had a chance to be part of a group. I hope you all know that I'll have your back if you have mine.
I think Poppet thinks on these words for a moment and then takes the flower that they had plucked off their hat and offers it to the vicar.
The
Please don't eat my
vicar
flower.
will the vicar will walk around one of its like tree root horns,
Yay!
and it'll kind of latch on and become part of it.
That's cool. And the figure. And where is
I love you guys.
Yeah, this is fun.
So fun.
Love you guys. I love you guys so
I love
much.
y'all. Thanks for the Lord Drop chat.
I said this to the stream, but maybe I should say it to you guys actually. I was doing little shakings and like, yeah, during everyone's little bits. Because I can tell you guys put some effort into that. Very good stuff.
Love being a widow. Yay.
Oh.
Yeah. The vicar loves having a granny. Makes eye contact.
Oh,
What kind of granny that is? Who knows?
I'm going to get you, Atlas.
Wanna
I'm
play a
going
game?
to take you.
Play some cards? Maybe some chess?
So, let me describe to you what comes on as you move ahead, and then I will put you back on a map.
Yippee!
The room ahead has a greenish glow coming from it, and it appears to open wider. Pillars of natural wood rise to give the taller area structure, while thorny wrappings push and move, making these raised platforms where empty seats stand. It feels like a place that ought to be busy, but it's almost entirely empty. As you move into the room, you will see that ahead is the source of the light, a greenish orb of energy surrounded in vines, and next to it, an elderly woman using a cane of sorts to walk. I wasn't
Just
expecting you
silhouette
back. Oh, you do, yes. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. The druid seems to be causing mischief again. And before we do anything else, I'm going to put you all on a map.
Yay!
Map
God, it's the
perfect.
Druid of Fae. It's the Druid of Fae. God damn it.
I'd fucking not be. Jesus.
I didn't mean to copy the message. I apologize. I was
No,
just
it's okay. It's really just digging it deeper into my fucking heart.
Hey, can we
Actively
clip that
sobbing.
moment and send it to Well? Can we clip that and send it to Well?
No, oh my god, Well will literally cry. I feel so bad.
I love Well.
The Hall of Thorns? The Hall of Thorns?
We'll see
Oh
if
my
it
god,
ends
the
up
Hall
in
of Thorns. I know you. I perceive you, old woman.
Indeed. She looks on,
Can I fit
Little
someone in the front?
little
Can I fit someone in
emaciated.
the front?
Oh yeah, you can, you can move up.
Thank you.
Zegral
Appreciate
flips
it.
and pulls up the wall onto a higher area. She seems to notice. She is one elderly woman, frail looking, standing by it. She just kind of waits while you approach. I think she'll step a little forwards, but not much.
At least this time, I came here of my own free will.
Now that's a change, isn't it? Good.
I know. Portal 2 holidays are treating me around here or something. Sorry, what were you saying
What?
about the druid? Don't worry about it. It's just something I picked up at the tavern. The druid.
No.
It's
He came by before, seemed to be working with the Lord. Shame.
with the with the Lord. And they kind of bow their head a little in understanding. Lovely. A very clearly sarcastic tone.
I sense a fair bit of fey power in your party. Curious. I know where yours derives. Same as mine.
I think Scylla will slow turn to Laz. And slow turns back to the woman.
She puts her hands up as if to like feign she has no idea what she's talking about.
Fine. Keep your secrets then. It's not like I particularly care where it comes from at the end of the day. I don't even like my lord. She starts to step this way.
Period, girl.
Ain't that the
Period,
truth?
Cookie.
I think Scylla's like, yeah, ain't that the truth? They're like under their breath, really quiet, like preach.
Do
Who's your lord?
the Lord of Thorns, of course.
I think the vicar looks down at like the thorny vine, like right under its foot, and just goes, "Yeah, that checks out."
Would have never guessed.
So, okay. While everyone else is like, yeah, obvious, duh, Lord of Thorns, makes sense. The happiness that Poppet had is fucking vanished. Gone. Goodbye. Au revoir. I hope it was fun while it lasted. Poppet immediately stiffens. And without really, like before, they might have been polite to the woman before, but now they're like, the Lord of Thorns? Where? You work for him?
Work for him is a strong word. I need the power he grants me. So I must abide by his occasional request despite my displeasure for his search for himself.
Power. And then you, Scylla, you work for...
Oh, you must...
Work's a strong word.
Yes, I can let you explain, Scylla.
No, I really think, I need a strong drink to go with explaining what we've got going on.
The Lord has seen some of himself in Scylla, in that they are missing an important piece of themselves, and has unfortunately bound his will to them. The skull is a marker.
So like
Marker
pats the top
what?
of their skull, and I'll go, yeah, I didn't exactly ask for, I didn't exactly ask for this.
A reminder that
gonna
they will
die.
never die. Not until they find themselves.
The
It's a
vicar's
bit-
passive insight is just like going off the rails, just like being like so much information. I can tell that there's like shit here.
Oh, I might do something really stupid. No, continue, Zach.
But why are you all here? She takes a glance at Ferris as well.
Earth does not meet her eyes.
I think Scylla will speak up on this one. Well, there was a portal, guarded by the Red King.
Oh, that detestable fellow.
Yeah, and Scylla didn't mention Glitter Death.
Yes, it seems some creatures from this realm had decided to go through with displacer beasts and creatures made of thorns. We were tasked with investigating it, and if we could, to close the portal, which we would like to do, but it seems if we tried, it would just regrow.
Yes. The Lord has been gone for some time. I'm not sure where. But one day he disappeared and we were left with a series of orders.
Can you verify that the orders came from him?
I can. I certainly can. My Lord's presence is unlike others. Similar, perhaps, but unlike. This, she motions to the gathering orb on the altar, would be what you're looking for, but unfortunately I've been tasked with guarding it. Perhaps we can come to an amenable solution.
Perhaps.
Mm.
Do you have a way of preventing it from regrowing the portal?
You could go after the one who made it. For while the
druid.
orb provides power, it did not make the portal. Yes, the truth.
Is the druid a fae too?
He is not. Like I, he was mortal man, though we have taken on qualities of the locals.
Can you tell us where to find the druid?
Let's see.
Or rather, will you?
Yes, I could. Question is, would it be wise? Let me look to your others. If you all wish, we can begin to negotiate.
I don't know if we wish to do that.
You understand, I would
The
be...
vicar very specifically says wish.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Well, the druid opened the portal, correct?
He did.
And so finding the druid is the only way to close the portal.
That is not true.
We could destroy the orb, but she seems that she must protect it.
And so like we'll step. I don't want to ruin anything apparently.
Oh, rotated.
Arms wide.
they hear destroy the orb and they're just in such a sense of disarray that they just kind of rotate a little. I don't
Stands
think
diagonally.
he poses diagonally. Yeah, I I don't think the orb is such a great idea. I think the druid is Scylla does not fancy facing whatever wrath will happen if the orb gets destroyed.
Yeah, I think the vicar looks at the old woman and just goes, "It might not necessarily seem wise for you to tell us of where we can find the druid, but wouldn't it be just as unwise to allow the druid's activities to draw more adventurers here, ones who might not care what happens to this orb? Wouldn't telling us perhaps be a solution? It seems that what they've been doing has been at least somewhat of a bother to you."
Would anyone like to chime in and help the vicar here? Because as much as the vicar tries, and as much as this is a very good and sound argument, the vicar looks horrifying. And I'm about to ask them to make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I have a -2 to persuasion.
Laz will help. Laz will help.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like watching this all go down, and she's just like, okay, so we don't have to. The directions need to be very specific. Words are important. How you phrase things are important. He said guard the orb. He didn't say guard the orb while it's on. Turn it off. And then guard it while it's off. And then it's fine. But also, you have to keep in mind, the druid is bad for business. All this druid is doing is creating more chaos and in turn bringing a bad reputation for your lord. Belief is power, and you can't get anywhere if people don't believe that your lord is good. We didn't make... Well, I'm... Not that I would know anything about how to bring favor to lords. It's just... Belief is power, and they need to believe that there is good. Otherwise, all that will be there is bad reputation. And I don't think your lord wants bad reputation.
I think this will count for us to begin our negotiation. Which you can end at any time, so don't worry. You may each make me a persuasion check, and I will use the higher of the two.
All of
Crazy.
us.
No, just the vicar and Laz.
I was going to say something, but if you want to continue with that, it's okay. I was gonna.
You'll be able to add, of course, if you want to continue making this. So, I think the only person here familiar with...
Can I give myself guidance?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yippee.
I'm going to describe a negotiation, and then we're going to jump into the roleplay purely, and I'll just be modifying numbers here and there. But I want to explain a negotiation to you all first. As you make arguments, the person you're negotiating with will begin to lose patience. If patience ever hits 0, the negotiation will end. Their interest shows how much they're willing to give you. As you make good arguments, their interest will increase. 5 is the highest value you can get. Yeah, Dustin and I have been experimenting with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, listen,
I
I
did
did
this.
great in that, but I was playing a very high charisma character.
This is from Draw Steel, which is actually the game I run after this. And I used
Yes,
it in the
yes.
Sunday game, and it went very well. So, like a month back or something. You'll
If
also
only
know
Henley was here.
that every NPC has motivations and pitfalls. Based on what you know of them, or things you've talked to them about, you may have some of these things revealed to you. Mentioning them in your arguments is a sure way to either improve your standing once in a negotiation for motivations, or really harm their patience and their interest for the pitfalls. So, as this first argument comes to an end, kind of waxing and waning on the idea, how helpful it might be, how these people need to view what's going on. Anastasia here, though she has not told you her name. Will have her patience reduced by 1, and her interest increased by 1. She goes, I suppose you're right, though they are an old friend. I'm also going to reveal some things to you based on your conversation before, and on what Scylla might know. Which is to say, you will know one of her motivations. You will know one of her pitfalls. So now, would you like to continue with your negotiation?
Mm.
Ooh,
Can I
negotiation.
possibly do like an insight check to try to find out more based on that reaction?
You could. And then we'll try and get some arguments from folks who have not spoken.
I love me an insight check. It's my favorite.
Reading into that response, would you like to learn a motivation or a pitfall?
A pitfall.
Absolutely, you will learn one of her pitfalls. She is talking about possibly giving up a friend. It's clear to you. Hello? That one of her pitfalls is peace. She is not afraid of conflict herself, even with the people she knows. I won't reveal, but it's there, trust me.
All right, then I think the one thing that the vicar is going to say before letting everyone else have a chance to chime in would just be, as I said before, leaving portals open would definitely draw in more people. But I think it might be interesting for you as perhaps an observer to see what might come of the druid for what he's been doing. Might be an interesting thing for you to watch happen and unfold.
Perhaps. I'll have you expand on that idea in just a minute here. You're well spoken for a strange owl beast, but I see there are another number of folks around. The one who will not meet my gaze, the one watching overhead, and of course, Scylla.
I'm so sorry. My PC just crashed randomly, so I'm just having to restart it real quick. Give me 2 minutes.
No worries, we'll come to you in a minute. It's all good.
Thank you.
Have any of you anything you wish to say? Any reason behind this? Something you can offer me, perhaps?
Zingrel is barely paying attention. He doesn't want to make a deal with the Fae.
You did catch that she said she was mortal.
But she could make one on behalf of her lord.
True.
That is true.
Possibly.
We got proxies.
What would a woman like yourself be looking for in such a deal? You've got plenty of power from your lord, from what I've heard.
But there can always be more, can there not?
More power? Or other sources of, well, still power, I'd assume.
Knowledge, aid, power at its base.
What would you be asking for, knowledge-wise? Do you think any of us could give you anything of such?
I'm not sure. I don't know most of you. Perhaps you could offer to aid me with a task in the future?
Not an open offer. A specific one, perhaps.
Shall we say you'll help me remove a particularly annoying bureaucrat from his job?
Who?
Their name is Varathim, and they work in Linnaean. I would appreciate it if they lost their job.
Why?
Did we ask for why?
I doubt it would matter to you, but I'll say they've wronged me in the past. I would like to see them undone.
they tied to a particular court?
They're a bureaucrat and a law enforcer. They have no dealings among the other realms, to my knowledge.
Do you have any sort of information that could help us with this task, perhaps? Dirt on them?
They did used to work for the vampires, something not very well known, but
That could be good for us.
that's about all I could say that might help. I haven't seen them in a long time.
And it would be for only that? Only that task?
Of course.
Could you draft it in a letter, perhaps? Let us... well, how much time would we be able to consider it?
Not long, considering you need to perform your task now, and I would need to help you now, so I would need you to decide now.
I have a question. Can I try and, like... I don't know if it's too risky, but try and see if I could, like, connect with the Lord of Rot to be like, what do we do? Or is he too out of reach in this
I
situation?
think he'll be too out of reach given you're in
Okay.
someone else's realm right now.
Okay.
But you could definitely do
Thought
it
I'd ask.
afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, no, but that won't be very helpful. Be like, Dad, come pick me up.
I'm scared.
If someone else wants to move to a different argument, you can. I'll let this one linger until someone wants to say yes or no.
I think the vicar looks over to Poppet, trying to gauge how Poppet's feeling right now.
You know, you can never see their face. But if you could, you get the sense that much like Glitter Death, there would be a bloodlust. Poppet is staring into the orb, pondering the orb. Why am I who's calling me? What?
It's me.
Sorry.
Sorry, I
Please
found your
stop
number and I
calling me.
doxed
No.
it online.
No.
Like, hey, pick up the phone. It's just me.
Leave me alone. Sorry. Yeah, so Poppet is, you get the sense Poppet is totally checked out of this conversation, not because they don't care or that they wouldn't approve necessarily, but something is bothering them deeply, and you get the sense that one wrong move will set them off. Yeah, so that's what Poppet's doing. As out of character, I say continue with negotiations. I think that we can make a deal just fine. Hello?
Um,
Oh, there we go.
I think if no one else has anything to say in terms of arguments or regarding that deal, I think the vicar is just going to say, it would be nice to have the agreement you proposed written down, because I would very much like to specifically know what you will do to help us.
Well, I suppose we should get all the details down then, shouldn't we? Let's make sure you've promised everything you can, and then I'll come at you with everything I can offer. But as of current, were you to accept, I could offer a bit of help.
So I assume you can offer more, but you don't want to just yet.
Yes, after all, you all have thus far offered me nothing.
Mhm.
I
Wouldn't
thought I
say
had open
nothing.
hand to but I think Scylla will. They'll kind of be, quiet, listening to everything going on, and they'll look at the old woman. So you want this person getting rid of, and then you'll offer us a bit of help. That's what's on the table so far, correct? Just,
Yes.
And if I offered you a memory, would you offer us more help?
Do you have one worth
Because
giving?
they twist a ring on their finger, debating some internal monologue of a kind, as my fantasy grounds is taking fucking forever to load.
Yeah, no worries.
They'll look at Poppet, and they'll look at the old woman, and pull out the boar.
No.
There are some great memories connected to this boar. Memories of forgiveness, of kindness. Pretty. I mean, redemption's a strong word, but. And they kind of hold the wooden boar up.
Oh, what
A lot went into this,
I may
not just
do
memories.
of the thing itself. Isella, I
I'm so sorry,
like you. I don't want to take your kind memories. Perhaps if you have an awful one, I could take one of those. Or perhaps just the boar itself.
If I offer up this boar in its entirety to you, they look at the boar again and they look at the old woman. Again, debating that inner monologue of Laz inside chat.
You better keep quiet, or I'm gonna grab you and turn you upside down and shake you for your lunch money. All your quarters are mine. Wait, do y'all have quarters?
All your
Never mind.
coppers
We do
are
here.
mine.
All your coins are mine.
Man, I'm gonna be broken than when I went into this campaign. God damn it!
Yeah, so keep kind, Scylla.
It's Sid's house fund. If I do this, then all my gold is for your house fund. I mean, it's
Don't tempt me with a house, witch.
But I
or
think.
perhaps
Oh, please.
I could offer you one of my deaths. I'm sure there's a favorite of my deaths you have that you would love to keep a memory of. No?
I'll take that deal. No need for a check. You've offered her something she personally values. Her interest will increase to 3.
Yeah, Scylla's died millions of times, okay? Well, I would say millions. He died a lot of times, okay? I'm sure they could spare a death
At
or
least 10
two.
times. Yeah. Maybe not millions.
Yeah. They could spare a death or two. So if
If that's something you wanted to say,
offer you
Les.
one of I offer you one of my memories of death willingly. You can do with it whatever you please. And in return, you help us some more.
I can agree to that. I'll write it down for you when we finish this.
Perfect.
Laz will pull at her chest. Almost as if she's like... Well, yeah, because her outfit, she has almost like this ability to reach into her chest. So her hand slips into, like, her dress, and when she pulls her hand back out, a brightly glowing soul is just resting there. Would this help to turn it off?
Do you know whose it is?
I do. I have to take them myself.
Was it a hero, a villain? Someone on their everyday life?
I was hungry. I was so hungry. I wasn't thinking, really. It gets bad. You don't really know who you are, where you are, what you need. All you know is that you need to eat. And you need something. And I was so hungry. And I ate. Yeah, I did. But
So you're not sure, hmm?
I don't remember whose it is, but it's not animal. I can tell you that. And she almost looks like disgusted with herself at that fact. And so her hand is kind of like tensing up almost as if she wants to shove it back into her chest.
Would anyone who hasn't participated in this yet like to jump in and help? Because this is the point where I will ask for a persuasion check.
Poppet, God, would Poppet do this? Poppet, slowly turns to, the, elderly woman, and goes, "Memories of death. That's what you want, yes?"
They can be useful.
Useful. Can you give a message to your lord when you take this?
I suppose so.
Because the Lord will know who this is, but I have a memory of Lunello Mayor Frizzell dying for hours, and I want your Lord to know that's what I'm going to do to him when I find him.
Damn!
You have unwittingly unlocked one of her motivations.
Oh!
Oh!
Marianne!
Yeah.
Get it,
Which
Poppet!
means I will no longer... I'll get a persuasion check from you last, because this is sort of separate to that offer.
Oh!
I didn't want to persuade her about shit. I'll put that soul back in my chest.
Yeah, she seems to turn away, not quite pulling to the idea of an unknown soul.
She'll shove it back in her chest then.
So her patience will go down to 1. However, as you make this offer, she says, I would be most pleased with both halves of that. And Poppet, you can make me some kind of, I don't know, intimidation check, maybe?
Intimidation.
No matter what, interest will
yeah,
increase
okay.
by 1 because you hit her freedom motivation.
Okay, I'll make an intimidation, I guess. With that,
12 is our DC
with
for
my-
today. And so she will say, as she hits 5 interest, the maximum, she will say, very well, I think I have an understanding of the situation. I will take the memory of your death, the idea that you're going to fulfill that promise you've just made, and I will tell you where the druid is, and let you destroy the orb if you so wish, as well. We can go back to our map, as that is the end of our negotiation. You've gotten the best possible result.
Go team! Yeah!
We did it.
Pop it W. Pop it W. You almost make a W. That's what I said.
Finally, a
I
Papa
think
W.
the vicar is gonna go up to the orb, and then can I make like an Arcana check or something? I want to see like if I like cut all the vines away from it, like if we could just take the orb instead of destroying it, just disconnect it and take it.
Like a pet
Oh,
orb.
buddy.
Yeah, make me an Arcana check. Sure.
I know it's really big, but you know,
It
I
is
just
really
think it would
big,
be
so you'll
funny.
need like people to help carry it. You have no idea, the vicar, but you could always try.
That's crazy.
Here, do you
Vicar,
want me
I'm so
to do
sorry.
an Arcana check as well?
The vicar yearns to take the shiny orb.
Looks at the vicar. Looks at the orb.
I could make a basket to carry it out of all the sticks I have. I have so
And
many sticks.
Poppet,
Stick of sticks.
so obviously, like, the negotiation gameplay is over, but is the deal set yet? Can we destroy the orb?
She seems to have come to an agreement. She holds out a hand to shake first Scylla,
Scylla shakes her hand.
and you lose something, Scylla. And then she reaches out for you, Poppet.
Poppet, hand trembling, takes it. No, first, Poppet will take off their glove to reveal the doll's hand and then take it.
She'll shake your hand, and you lose something, Poppet. You remember everything around it, you remember your feelings during it, but you cannot remember the event itself.
Fuck. I think with that, with the party's permission, I think Poppet's gonna rage and start destroying the orb.
Might as well give a thumbs up from over by Z-Girl.
I don't want to step on. Okay, here's my reasoning, Atlas.
Do that.
Oh yeah.
You should know that once you destroy it, this place will begin to collapse.
Of course.
Will it take much to destroy it?
Once you've removed the vines, it should be relatively easy. It is a permeable thing, like a balloon.
I assume
Zach,
you
I have a
have
question for you.
Sure, we've got something from you and something from Keeble here. I'll take both before we move on.
I was gonna say if we like cut all the vines loose, and then if I cast spiritual weapon and we leave it here and we run out, can like before we step through the portal, can I use the spiritual weapon to break it then?
Probably, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I just want to, because like I know that the range is 60 feet, but that's like for initially casting it. I
I'd
suppose.
say you could cast it and like tell it to do this, after X amount of time or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine.
Okay, we'll hold that that little strategy in the back pocket.
And what were you gonna say, Q?
Ferris turns to the lady and just simply asks, I assume you have an escape method, right?
Oh yes, I'll be just fine.
That's good to hear.
I believe I can break it once we're almost out of the portal, but it is a shame. It's so shiny.
I mean, if we break it now and then start running, you can grab some of the shiny pieces.
That is
How
true.
immediate is the collapse?
It will take a few minutes.
Oh, I don't want to break it.
So if that gives you enough to
Will
work
your
on.
lord
Jim.
come after us for breaking this?
I do not know my lord's will. He is a vengeful type, but he also seems rather occupied as of late. Besides, I'll tell him someone came in and knocked me out. I just won't say when.
I want to know what's through here so bad.
You'll be back.
Plot twist, it's someone's bedroom.
Actually, the loo.
I probably, you know what, probably. You know why the thorns are so thick covering that door? It's because it's actually just a club where they play song 2 on repeat. Actually.
It's covered with thorns because it's occupied.
So
Occupado.
how do we want to destroy this thing, spiritual weapon, or do we want Papa to go wackling?
I don't think it'll take much. I I think the vicar just uses its talons to start like cutting through the vines.
And if you want to go wild on it, pop it. I mean, it seems like they're okay with destroying it. Go for it.
Yeah,
This is
Papa
like-
is going to use. God, I hope we don't enter combat again, because I think Papa's going to use the last of their rage.
You grow again.
The wind picks up a little bit.
Philip will stand by the woman and just go, "Hey, what's behind all those thorns? That's new, isn't it?"
Our Lord's study.
Ah, of fucking course. It's fucking sense.
Damn, there is actually one thing I want to ask, but I don't think Papa would ask it. Damn. Oh well.
Wow.
I suppose I ought to give you this. She's going to pass you a piece of paper. Is Papa going at it, just swinging?
Yeah, just fucking blah, 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 blah,
Smashing
blah, blah,
vines. If it
Papa,
started to
look.
have been pulled away, you just smash. And the moment the weapon impacts the crystal itself, it just explodes and bursts in light in the opposite direction from the impact. And then there is a rumbling.
Oh
Yeah.
The
god.
vicar picks up the
I'm
pieces.
getting out of here.
Absolutely.
Priscilla takes the piece of paper from the old woman.
Yes, that has some information about him. I did prepare it with a bit of a protection for myself. It will open tomorrow at dawn when I am alive.
Makes sense. Oh, and also they put the boar back in their pocket because they didn't apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about the boar and change coming, something like that.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. We all need a change from the current times. A piece of ceiling smashes into the floor next to you two. That's my cue.
Yeah. I'll probably see you when I die again. Something like that.
See if you can avoid it. Life is best spent living. She stretches her hands and begins to chant arcane words as the symbol of the boar shines in the ground beneath her again. And she will disappear. All right.
I think Papa might actually be the last to leave because they're so distracted in their rage.
It's something that smashes
Papa
onto your
will.
side that
It's
jolts you out of it.
So like kind of like yells.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Silly yells.
Sorry.
The vicar you can fly through. Luckily, you're fast as hell.
Yeah, the vicar leaves very poorly spelled graffiti on the floor by the study.
They leave a stick from their stick of sticks.
Period.
Yeah.
Like their calling card. I think so like a misty step, so
Vicar was here.
Lazuli, as you're leaving, you feel the power of whatever thing was blocking you dissipate. I guess you did a good job.
Yippee! Dad's gonna be so proud of me.
And I think that where we're going to end our session for today is as you all are rushing outwards, pushing away, you pass back through the portal, and a few moments later, maybe 30 seconds or so, you can see things crumbling inside and the portal kind of collapses and withers in on itself. And it is no more.
Yippee!
Damn.
There. I had basically a whole other session prepared just in case, but I hope you all enjoyed that one.
yes.
So fun.
And
That was so
Yeah.
good.
The vicar like doesn't really know common, so just kind of scrawled.
just picked it up
Like
where he
it
could.
can't.
It's just
It
trying.
can't really read or write, but it's like, yes, this seems correct.
Thank you all very much for coming and supporting me in this way. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who came by the stream today as well. We had a fair few folks come by today. We'll see you all next time. Yeah.
We love
Bye,
you,
stream.
Dad.
Bye. Bye, chat.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.